What's up YouTube, it's me here, Invader Kike, and I have another review for you guys. I'm not going to do an unboxing because I've already unboxed the phone and lost all the other things for it, so I just basically have the phone. Are you searching for a smartphone that kicks ass, has an awesome ass screen, has a crazy ass dual core processor, a beastly ass camera? Well, I think I found the phone for you. I'm not really trying to sell this phone, but I'm just saying that this phone kicks ass. Is it a competitor with the Galaxy S2, Galaxy S3, iPhone 4S, all those other crazy gadgets that are just blowing up the market? Can this phone compete with it? I think so, and I think this could be even better than the Samsung Galaxy S2, Galaxy S3, the iPhone 4S, the iPhone 4, the HTC Razer by Droid or whatever. I think this is a very competitive phone that could easily compete against those other phones. Then again, if you're looking for a phone that's very simple, I wouldn't really recommend this phone. It's actually very user friendly, but if this is gonna be your first phone, like a first Android smartphone, I would recommend going with something a little lower in class, because technically this is a high-end device. Um, like I said, I really wouldn't recommend it for first timer, or if you're very new to technology, or you're simply updating from an old phone, a slide up keyboard, to this. I would and would not recommend it, depending on how updated you are with the technology that's changing, that's going up, and everything, okay? Like I said before, things that you want to look for your phone, depending on what your necessities are. If it's just web browsing, multimedia, on the web, like talking with friends on Facebook, social networking, that's what I meant. And you want a really good camera, because right now the best camera on smartphones is 8 megapixels, and that's as high as it's going right now. I'm sure they're going to have a 16 megapixel, but that's going to be a while from now. I'm just saying. Like I said, 8 megapixel camera, dual LED flash. Okay, so now I'm going to really start the review, and hope you enjoy this. Okay, um, like I said before, make sure you know what you're looking for if you're looking for a smartphone or whatever you want. So we're gonna get on with this review. This is the HTC amze. This is the name they gave it. You are gonna know why they call it HTC amze, because this phone, like I said, is really amazing. These To turn on the phone, you simply hit the button on top. Um, Here's the phone. You have the volume rockers. This phone has one of the top cameras right now, one of the best cameras on any smartphone. Even if other phones have 8 megapixel cameras, they're not going to be as good as this one, because HTC just took it to a whole new level of 8 megapixel cameras. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Here are the two control buttons for the camera. Once to start recording, and once to take the picture. The red one is obviously to record, and this one's to take the picture. It did come with two separate buttons just for the camera, which tells you a lot. That means they really want to show off their camera. So to pop it open, you simply hit the tab on the bottom, snap it and pull it off. Okay, here we are. This is the antennas for the phone, so if you do not have the cover, you're not going to get any signal at all, even if it's Wi-Fi, 3G, or whatever stuff you have. This is the battery, and I haven't checked the voltage, but it's a pretty good voltage. It's a Lion battery, but I'm not sure which one it is. Okay, so the battery's not very important. Oh, technically it is. So this is where this is where the battery goes. You could add another a SIM card for storage. This is the T-Mobile SIM card, but this is the other SIM card that you can put in for storage. The phone, I'm going to tell you, this is another thing that another reason why I would call it the HTC Amaze, is because it already comes with 16 gigabytes of internal storage. Now, with most smartphones, it doesn't really happen like that. You usually have to buy your own SIM card. It's a pain in the ass, and you simply don't want to deal with all of that. So if you do not, if you know what you're gonna use it for, you have 16 gigabytes to go. This phone does come out with a lot of preloaded apps, so you technically only have like 4 gigabytes when you start off, but still it's a lot of gigabytes that you have to spend. This is startup. Um, just wait for this screen to load. Okay, quietly brilliant. The startup is actually pretty fast, but sometimes it does not go streaming fast because once you start adding things to it, many apps, it slows down the phone, of course. You can clear out the RAM once in a while to bring up this startup. You can see the little Android guy just flying out through all over the screen, I mean. So let's just wait for this to load. I'm sorry. Should be starting up anytime now. You might think right now this is not amazing, but it actually is. Okay, here it is. Before I do anything else, I forgot to change the brightness so you could see it better. The reason you're gonna wonder why I have the brightness so low, because right now it's all the way to the bottom. The reason is if you have it up, here I'll show you. So you're gonna go in settings, display. Okay, brightness. Okay, you're gonna see it's all the way down. If you have it anywhere between here or anywhere it's like you can tell it's real bright, the battery just dies out so fast. Okay, so let's see. Phone. Okay, so here's the phone. Display is QHD. Just to prove it, because I don't have the box with me right now. Let's go to about phone. It's gonna tell you every little detail about the phone. Let's see. We're gonna have hardware information, which is the hardware information. The processor, like I said, it's killer fast. So this is a really fast phone, 1.5 gigahertz dual core processor. So if you're that guy or girl that likes to use web browsing, it's gonna be perfectly fine, especially for apps as well, because you have that 1.5 gigahertz on your back to speed up the process. Memory, 1 gigabyte. That's RAM. So that's what a netbook usually has. So this is being almost compared to a computer. The display is 4.3 QHD screen, so it's 4.3. It also, the main camera, which is the one in the back, is 8 megapixels. And like I said, this phone is amazing. So they included a 2 megapixel camera, not the VGA standard camera. It has Wi-Fi access, Bluetooth, and like almost every phone would have. I recently updated it to I think 4.03. I forgot what it was called. I forget all these things so quickly. Yeah, I have it, like I said before, 4.03. I mean 4.0.3. It's this phone does come with HTC Sense. So before I go further down, the way I see it is, in level of priciness, is it goes HTC My Touch, HTC Sensation, HTC Amaze, then the HTC one that recently came out. That's how the order of came out, and that's the level of expenses as what by cost and awesomeness of the phone. You can tell it has HTC's classic home screen with the large time, the temperature, the app for the temperature is also pretty cool. Click it, wait for it to load. Load up pretty quick. And then if you can hear, the weather. And it's right now, since the weather's like this, 84 degrees, and it's sunny. But when it's windy, you can hear the wind blowing. It's pretty amazing. Um, they have very uh, very personalization, that like feature that they have, like for display. They have all this cool stuff. I'm not gonna go through this because I've already spent enough time already. Uh, since it does have HTC Sense, it does have a carousel effect. So if I flick it hard fast enough, before I updated it, it it would just do the carousel real easily. But now that I updated it to 4.0.3, it's a little harder to do it. And you can see that 1.5 gigahertz processor doing its job. When it was doing the carousel, you can edit your widgets, such as this one. You can just simply hold the widget, and you can move it around. Okay, it has already the preloaded widgets, but the only thing I've changed it was this. And all it was is that I had the watch movies, and then you have your music. It has its own music player. Like if it was an iPod, you could watch movies. I'm gonna show you the camera right now. Let's see, you can simply hold the top button, like I said before, and I'll find something here. I'll find this. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Okay, and then another thing you could do is you can tap it, and it's gonna focus really well on it. Okay, I took the picture. Another thing, it does have the timer, other features. So if you click the menu button, not the menu button, it's like an options button. You have effects and stuff like that. This phone, rather than the HTC Sense, it has more camera features. So technically, this one has better things on the on this one. Where is this? It has smile capture and everything like that. Where is it? Oh, here we go. If you change this, you just have to click auto, and you can scroll through all the different settings. I'm gonna read them quickly. They have this auto, uh, smart shot, sweep shot, clear shot, burst shot, night shot, macro shot, portrait shot. And I took pictures of flowers with the macro shot. I think that's what the setting was called, and the picture came out really well because it blurs out everything out on the rest, like in the background. So wherever you click, it's just gonna focus on it real well. Let me see if you can see this. Okay, that's the camera. So that's it. I'll show you something on the internet. Just go to google.com. It loads up real fast. Right now I have it on Wi-Fi, so like I said, you can connect it to your Wi-Fi. Oops, my bad, I couldn't see that. Here, I'll do it again. I'll just go to the YouTube website. YOUTUBE. Okay, so I'm gonna click it, and you're gonna see how fast it loads. Okay, I'm already on YouTube, so it's really fast. It does have Adobe Flash, so you could watch Flash content on this phone, so you wouldn't have to worry about watching. Like I said, this phone could compete with the iPhone because the iPhone does not support Adobe Flash, and you get to lose a lot of videos that you can't watch because of Adobe Flash. But like I said, if you have an Android or this phone, HTC Amaze, which I totally recommend, you could watch Adobe Flash and watch whatever video you want. So please, I would, like I said before, I would really recommend this phone. Okay, so I'm talk a little more about this and just end the video thing. Okay, I might have gone a little too fast for this, but it's not. You don't really have to pay attention to anything. I'm just saying this phone is really badass. Like I said, if you just want a crazy phone that's crazy fast, that's affordable. Well, it's kind of a high-end device, but it's pretty affordable. If you have a 2-year contract, it comes out for $100. Um, it does come with the USB data transfer cable that's here, so you can transfer your music, videos, or whatever you want to add to your phone through the computer. One thing I would do is buy any phone, or specifically this phone, through Costco. If you're lucky enough to have a Costco card, a Costco membership, or whatever you need, buy it there because you get a bundle of accessories. You get a Bluetooth headset. You get a big old case to carry your other cases that it gives you. It gives you a carrying case that you can put on your belt, a carrying case that you can put in your purse. So just buy it at Costco. You get it for $100 with taxes and everything. It comes out like $149. So it's not that bad of not that bad of a price. The normal price is like $600 just for the phone. So it's the same cost as the iPhone. So don't feel left out if you're gonna buy this Android phone. So I have no regrets to getting this phone rather than the iPhone. So this is from T-Mobile. So tell me what you think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I probably went a little fast, but just bear with me. And thank you.